Hold on. Hold the fuck. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Have I just been talking to myself for the last 15 minutes? Have I just been talking to myself for the last 15 minutes? I've been talking! I've just gone through the lineups. I've just spoken about the defense. I've just spoken about the transfers. And you're trying to tell me nobody's been listening? These motherfuckers are saying I'm late. I started on time. I pressed start streaming on the OBS. I'm looking on YouTube. I can see myself. The comments are saying, where's Matisse? I've been here the whole fucking time. You know what, yeah? I swear, I'm this close. I'm this close. I'm this close. What's the point? What is the point? Look at my headphones. Look at this. I've broken them. Where's my... Oh, my God. You're taking the piss. You're taking the flat piss. I've been here. I thought I was entertaining the masses. I thought I was running a poll. I've been talking to myself for 15 minutes. I don't even know what to do. I can't repeat all of that. That's crazy work. I'm looking at the chat. These men are saying, where's Matisse? I said, I'm right here. What's going on? You gotta be kidding me. Nah, this is a bad day for me, man. I've been going through the Juventus team. I've been saying how I recognize Locatelli and Douglas Luiz and Cambiasso, Jeremy Boga, Lloyd Kelly. I've been talking about the lineup. I've been talking about what I like about the team, what I don't like about the team. I've been talking about Tosin. I've been talking about Palmer, Colwell, Badiashile leaving, Dasasi, Chalobah. I've been talking to nobody. Is this what this day is? Is this just a mess? This day is just a mess. I'm looking at the concurrent. It's at 300. I'm saying, let's not get ungrateful. It's a bit lower than I expect at this time, but let's not be ungrateful. Let's not be ungrateful. Nah, I'm fuming. I'm absolutely fuming. Now I gotta run it all back. This whole day is just going left, bro. I wake up, there's dust in my eyes, there's crust in my eyes, bro. I ain't even had breakfast, bro. I gotta speak about this Bruno Guimaraes bullshit. Then I come on here, my stream ain't even starting. It's mad. Pre-season, baby. Pre-season, baby. That's what I'm talking about, man. You know what it is? You know what happened? I set it up on YouTube instead of StreamYard, so that's why I didn't automatically connect. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. Can everybody hear me? Is everything working? Because my head is gone, bro. My head is gone. I can't believe this. As you can see, the team is on screen. What I do like about the team is that Quenda's there, making his debut. Danny Welbeck's there, making his debut, of course. João Pedro and Welbeck have played together, I think at Watford, but definitely at Brighton. I think at Watford, yeah. So you're going to get to hopefully see some sort of relationship, hopefully some sort of chemistry. I don't think that's going to be how it goes long term. Of course, Palmer will play in the 10. Rodgers will play in the 10. Esteval will play in the 10. And João Pedro will play up front. But because there is no Palmer today, I don't know why. I can't see a reason as to why there is. And there is no Rodgers, of course, for World Cup reasons. Then we don't have, apart from Esteval, an option there. So he's put João Pedro in the 10. I don't think he's going to be doing that in the season much at all. Unless we need a goal and we're chasing a game, we have the option to now do it and put 2 up front. And I do like the fact that we can do that, because that's part of the reason why I wanted Jackson to stay last summer, is because when you've only got two senior strikers, I didn't count Guy because I never thought he'd play many significant minutes, and he didn't. When you've got Delap, Jackson, and João Pedro, you're able to play two up front if need be. And, I know not many teams do it anymore, but somebody needs to break the cycle. Somebody have some kahunas and play two up front. Those were the good old days, man. We saw Tevez, Aguero, we saw Rooney, Van Persie, we saw Drogba and Elka. Somebody grab the game by the scruff of the neck. Grab the game by the balls and play two up front. What's wrong with you, man? You pussies. All of these managers are pussies, bro. Palestra is going to hopefully give Quenda a nice overlap. Fofana, Tosin, that's the only part of the team I don't like is Tosin at the back. Like I said 15 minutes ago, fuck. This guy is available on free. This guy, how do I still have the same energy to deliver this shit? This is crazy, you know what I'm saying? I just delivered this shit, I'm delivering it again? Same energy? Nah, you man better smash the likes. Fuck. I'm even surprised myself. I thought, how the hell am I saying this in the same vim? Tosin is available for free, as far as I'm concerned. We didn't pay a penny for him. Pure profit. Move him on. It should be easy to get that deal done. I'm seeing links for everyone else. I know Fabrizio kind of dropped a little clue. He said, he could go. Palmer apparently needs to get surgery. Or no, not needs to get... Apparently he's injured. Oh, this is great. Fantastic. That's terrible news. So apparently Palmer's injured, and I'm guessing Colwell must also have a knock, because otherwise why would they not have him on the bench? So that's not good news. I didn't want to make any assumptions, but it really doesn't make any sense if they're fit. So that's not good. Hopefully that's not anything bad, anything big. But yeah, I think Tosin, that's an easy deal to do. Chalobah and Tosin are the easy centre-backs to sell. None of them cost a penny. You should be able to move them out very quickly. Obviously, Disasi and Badiashile to try and do a profit margin on those is a lot more difficult. So I need to see that guy gone, man. He's such a detriment to the defence at this point. He's making mistakes galore. It's plain and obvious right in front of you. Nobody can pretend like this guy is good enough to play for Chelsea. There's no leadership, there's no intangibles, there's no captaincy that he did at Fulham or all these other clubs. Won no major honours, nothing to be inspiring this young group or for them to be listening to him. He needs to be moving. We've already brought in 2 35, 36-year-olds. You need to sell him now. You need to get him moving. So, yeah, that needs to get done. What else did I say? I said... One second. I would never be that late, guys. I would never be that late. 15 minutes. That's just a piss take, bro. I thought I was live. And if I was that late, I would put it in the chat. What's going on? Maybe I was in a crash or something. I don't know. I don't even drive. I don't even drive. You know what I'm saying? Bro, there's no way. Juventus's bench, forget it. I tried to find it. Let me just get rid of it and just replace it. I tried to find Juventus's bench. I just put Chelsea players on it. For some reason, Juventus's admin doesn't deem it needed for us to see the bench on the lineup. Man just didn't post the bench. Just posted the starting 11 on Twitter. No bench. So I don't know what's going on over that club. They can't be bothered to post the bench. So we have no Juventus bench to look at. It's great. I don't know what's wrong with that club. They just don't want to post information that's needed. Fine, no problem. Milik, I think he's the former Napoli striker. I think he's Polish. He's up front. Must be like 36 years old at this point. Jeremy Boga, former Chelsea player. Cambiasso, obviously, was linked to Manchester City playing left mid. I think it's a 3-4-3. Locatelli and Douglas Luiz in the midfield. We know them very well. Euros and Aston Villa. And then Lloyd Kelly, Bournemouth as well. And the rest of them, not as familiar with. So yeah, that is Juventus. I must say, it is a disgusting sight in comparison to what I used to watch with Juventus. I remember the team, I don't know if it was FIFA, which 11 or 12 or 13, 14. But I remember Juventus with Bazzagli. I remember Juventus with Chiellini, with Bonucci, with Buffon, with Pogba, with Vidal, with Pirlo, with Tevez. Higuain was even involved at times. You had Ronaldo, you had Asamoah, you had even Morata, for goodness sake. I don't know what's happened to Juventus. I don't know what's going on with Juventus. There was players and players. There was players. What is this? Pjanic, Dybala. What's going on? Like, what is going on? Where is the quality? Is this the state of Italian football? My goodness gracious. I'm assuming that some players are not available, but then again, how many of their players went to the World Cup? Like, I don't know. I hope a lot of them, because if this is what they have, or if it's even close to what they have, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. But yeah, this is it. I guess Tosin is going to be Colwell's backup if he stays. This is partly why John Stones would have been a great signing. John Stones would have been CCB backup for Colwell. He would have played in the middle of a back three. If it shifts to that, Palestra goes forward on the wing back or the right back overlap. Hatto tucks in. In the middle of your back three, you have an option of either Stones or Colwell. That now looks like it will be Colwell or Tosin. I think Lacroix will be used as a wide centre-back because of the pace. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, because when you play a back three, ideally everybody's good on the ball, right? When we played it, I think it was Gary Cahill, left side centre-back. David Luiz was the main guy in the middle, spraying passes, left foot and right foot, breaking lines, all these things. And Azpilicueta, decent on the ball, good crossing from the right side centre-back, but not an elite passer. But sometimes some people will say you need your wide centre-backs to be your better passers because the angles that we spoke about, all you can eat Chelsea, Don was saying, and rightly so, sometimes you need those angles, just fizz the balls into the twin tens, fizz the ball through the lines. It's easier to play through. Sometimes you need it in the middle. Preferably you have it across all three. But, you know, that is a lot to ask for, isn't it? So free ball playing centre-back. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the preference or priority will be in terms of where Cole will play in that defence. But I think, you know, it looks like Tosin will be his understudy until further notice, unless we're gonna get him out. All right, I'm going through the chat now, and I'm just trying to figure out what is going on because I'm so rattled after what happened earlier. That's what you get for putting too much time into us. You know, this is a football channel, and next season, some of you need to buck up your ideas because we got one game a week. We are going to be talking about Liverpool. We are going to be talking about Man United. We are going to be talking about Arsenal. We are going to be talking about Tottenham. We're going to talk about City. I have covered Tonali. I have covered Matthias Fernandes. I have covered Diamande. I will be covering Barcola. I have covered Tielemans. I have covered Andre Santos. I have covered Zolas. I will be covering everything big that happens. So you better get used to it because that's just how it's going to have to run. And I like covering multiple clubs. I like the fact that my channel has got multiple clubs involved. And if you actually go and look at other YouTubers, you will see they have second channels talking about other clubs. They just don't do it on the main channel. We are blessed, thankfully, here with our community that we can cover everything and everybody likes it and everybody watches. If you don't understand that at this point, I can't help you. I can't keep re-explaining this shit to you. We have a podcast. We've done vlogs. We do a large variety of things here. I'm going to be hopefully going to Fenerbahce versus Galatasaray and vlogging it. So it's not just going to be Chelsea content. This channel's going to keep evolving, going to keep growing. I want to go and watch fucking River Plate versus Boca Juniors. I want to go. I'm not playing games. So if you're playing games, you better go because we ain't playing around here. We're going to cover a lot. So I don't want to hear this chitter rubbish in my comments no more because some of you lot are confused. And I don't know why, because we had Battle of the North. We spoke about rival clubs. We had All You Can Eat Chelsea. We had London Clubs Carnage. We've had multiple clubs being discussed on this channel from COVID. So I don't know what's going on with some of you. I don't know what's going on, but you gotta fix up. I don't want to make a second channel. I don't need to. This channel keeps elevating, keeps growing, and keeps bringing out more different content. I could have made a second channel for my podcast. I could have made a second channel for loads of things. I ain't making a second channel. You watch what you want to watch, and you don't want to watch it, don't click on it. It's not complicated. Matt, you're using old Chelsea logo in team sheet. Sorry about that. Yes, that's a great point. That's a fact. You see that? That is the type of shit that keeps elevating the thing. Thank you for telling me. I did not even clock that. That's a great point. We did actually have a change of badge. I'll let my graphic designer know. That is a great spot. We're going to be speaking on the left back that Chelsea are going to sign. Yes, I'm just waiting for it to get done because I'm tired of they continue to keep telling us it's nearly. Just get it done. I need to know what the fee is. I know everybody kind of thinks they know what the fee is, but the fee's not completely confirmed yet. I want to Here We Go. I want to Ornstein Bumbaclot. And then we're going to talk about the left back from Rio Venacaro. We're going to talk about it. I do like, listen, Japanese food, any food, brother. I'm eating any food, trust me. I'm eating any food. I'm pretty well versed and my palate is wide. Diabolical Diabolo. Bro, Alexandro, I remember when he was linked with Chelsea so many times, that left back Brazilian player, bro. Brazil used to have so many high quality fullbacks, and now they don't have any. They had Alexandro, they had Marcelo, they had Cafu, they had Roberto Carlos, Dani Alves, even Maicon. Brazil used to be, they used to have like 6 fullbacks that were world class or nearly world class in one national pool, in one national squad. Now, you can't really find much high-end Brazilian fullbacks. I don't know what's going on over there. But yeah, keep me posted in terms of the news, what's going on. Thoughts on Palmer. Palmer, I've only just found out that Palmer's injured now. So I don't know the severity of the injury. I pray that it's not anything serious. But I am a little bit concerned about that because him and Colwell are both not in the squad, and I did not mentally prepare for that. I really didn't. I really didn't mentally prepare for that. So yeah, that's a bit of a shame. That's a massive shame. Hopefully it's not nothing serious and it's just precautionary. I'm looking for some Xabi Alonso quotes to find out what's going on. Right, let's see what else is happening. We're about to kick off very, very soon. Timer's going to be on screen. I need like a step in the right direction in terms of performance today. I really do. Tottenham, Kinski had a good game, to be fair. It's not like as if we didn't actually like test the goalkeeper a whole heap, but yeah, I still do need I just need a better performance now. We should be dominating the ball. We should just be creating a higher volume of chances, scoring some goals, and we should be having a good performance now. Especially Juventus, they don't look like they have the greatest version of themselves out there. So let's see how it goes. Right. Let me see. Copy and paste timer. Right, we're about to kick off. This is it. Chelsea versus Juventus. Big opportunities for some of these players. I expected a lot less academy graduates to be involved on the bench, but I thought some of them were flying back home from Hong Kong. That's what I thought I read. Then I look at this bench today when I'm typing it out. I barely got any space to even fit it on my graphic. Everybody's still here, pretty much. Watson's there. Walsh is there. I swear Walsh is Walsh not gone out on loan? Maybe it's not confirmed. I think Walsh is going out on loan, guys, to the EFL, one of the EFL clubs. So I don't know, man. It's just bare players. Bare players still here that I didn't think were going to be here. Sat Payaf is there. Mudryk on the bench. Forgot to mention him. We actually didn't speak too much about Neto when I went live. I was speaking about Neto, and then obviously I had to go live again. But Neto, I'd be more than happy to see that deal go through to Manchester City again. I just need a bid. I need to know that they're very serious about it. But the talks have started apparently, and yeah, hopefully they bid north of 65 million at least, because if Savinho's going for 60 or whatever he's going for, 70, I'm hearing, then Neto's got to be worth more than Savinho, even though, yeah, he's a Portuguese international. He's got to be worth more. So we should be able to get a great price for him. He's in that category of like Jackson and Neto, where I'm not trying to sell them. Like I'm not saying like, oh, if they stay, I'm going to be fuming because we got too many players we need to sell. But at the same time, if they are great prices, I think we can sell them and we can move on. And as long as we don't get injuries in certain areas, which is a lot of people's concern. Game's kicked off now. We are following it. Because I think Quenda's had injury concerns last year. Gittins has had injuries. Esteval's been injuries. Mudryk's just come back from 2 years out. So Neto is the only durable player that's been playing consistently for the last however many years. Funnily enough, he was injury prone at Wolves, not at Chelsea. Do you risk losing the durability of a guaranteed winger to be able to play every single week? But he's so frustrating to watch at times. It's probably worth the risk. And then with Jackson, again, I think Neto and Jackson, if we were playing 3-4-3, I think Jackson twin tens, and I think Neto left wing back could have been very interesting for the pair of them. But we don't seem to be playing that system. So yeah, with one striker, Danny Welbeck better off the bench, and Neto being frustrating with the crossing, then and the take-ons are awful. Can't dribble to save his life. I think we can probably get rid. Juventus on the ball at the moment. Let's see what they do. Spraying the ball over the top. Offside. 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 Big up the chat. Oh, fantastic. Appreciate that. Gifted a membership. Don't worry. After hours, we'll be back. But right now, I haven't moved the set around because the transfer news is so heated. Obviously, it's the last month of the window. There's going to be a lot of news. Expecting a lot of outgoings at Chelsea. Expecting, hopefully, some incomings. A lot of outgoings. Well, a lot of incomings at Liverpool, surely. A lot of incomings at Tottenham up front. Top, probably 2 more forwards coming in. Maybe Gakpo and Savinho. When they happen, we'll talk about it. Who else? Man United seem a bit quiet, Man United, actually, at the moment, but I'm sure they have to surely get something else done. It's just there's a lot more coming up this month, so yeah, we're gonna leave the set like this, and then after that, then we can get the ball rolling again in September. Let's see what the members, the live chat's saying. Look at the Juventus bench. Yeah, I didn't get to see it. I actually didn't get to see it. Is it bad? I assume it's bad. Here's Quenda. Misplaced pass. Speaking of misplaced passes, I see Garnacho playing this random pass, reverse pass the other day for Aston Villa in a friendly. Crazy work. Just played this pass, just blind pass. Nobody even there. I said, yeah, this is nice that we don't have to deal with this rubbish no more. Gittins on the 1v1. Interested to see if he's going to get an overlap from Hato in this game, or is he just going to be expected to take on a player all by himself? Hato's done a very nice nutmeg, but then given the ball away. Juventus now have it. For people that can't watch the game, in the chat, give them some ideas. I always say, guys, type the game on Twitter with the live stream words after the fixture, and you should find something on there, usually floating about in the video section. So keep an eye on that if you're really, really stuck. Outside of that, people are saying Sporty TV. People are saying probably Paramount, same as usual, depending on what country you're in. You remember Sarr abandoned us to join Juventus project. That was a snake move. Which Sarr? Because we've had a lot of Sarrs. I know Mamadou Sarr's still here. Mamadou Sarr, where's... Oh, maybe World Cup. Maybe that's why he's not involved. Malang Sarr, are you talking about? I knew that guy was a pure profit player when I seen him immediately, man. Malang Sarr. That was funny, that one. I'm guessing you're talking about him. I don't remember what other Sarrs we've had. Assad gifted 5 memberships. Big up Assad every time, even though we love to argue every single day. Fofana's on the ball at the moment. Nah, that pass has been intercepted. It's been intercepted. Oh, shit. Juventus in behind. 5 minutes in. Juventus in behind. 1v1 with tossing. Shot blocked. Cleared. Jason says, Arsenal fan here, but Matisse, I swear you're my favourite creator amongst all creators. Please continue what you're doing. Sending love from HK. What's HK stand for? Hong Kong. Are you in Hong Kong? Fairs. We're playing in Hong Kong. Fair play. Big up to you. Yeah, that signing this morning's rattled me a little bit, man. I can't tell you how much I wanted him at Chelsea. Now I'm thinking, like, who else is available in midfield? Because obviously, midfield has been like the main position that everybody's been signing this summer. It's been Matías Fernandes, Tonali, Tielemans, Andre Santos, now Bruno Guimaraes. I'm thinking, like, what other midfielders are around? You're looking at basically Scott, Adam Walton. People are still talking about Tchouaméni if Rodri moves to Real Madrid. I think there's, is it Stiller at Stuttgart, is it? Or is he German midfielder? I haven't really heard too much about him recently. Oh, lovely. Link up. Oh, unlucky. That was nice. I don't know, man. If I'm 20 seconds behind, then you have to blame Chelsea website because I'm watching it on there where I'm meant to be watching it. But yeah, unless my timer's out of sync. But yeah, I don't know, man. Midfield, I think bottleneck must be Enzo Fernandez not moving and Lavia being injury prone. That seems to be the bottleneck, guys. And obviously Barco's just coming, so who knows? Are we even going to get one? Kone as well, yeah. Kone at Roma. Camavinga. There's still quite a few midfielders out there. I don't really want Camavinga. If I'm honest. I think we've had a lot of injuries over the years. Probably not what we need with Lavia as it is. Probably unnecessary to add from a profile perspective as well. We've got enough of those kind of twinkle toe midfielders that look good and have fluidity and all that. Here's Palestra. Give it back to Quenda. Give it back to Quenda. You know what? He wants to take him on. Palestra's trying to take this man on. Just give it to Quenda, bruv. Fuck, you know. It's Quenda again, wearing number 47. I think Mudryk was given a number today. Was he given number 40? Wait. Why do I feel like Mudryk got 47? Maybe I'm blind. What number did they just give Mudryk? I saw the number. In my head, I thought it was 47. Maybe it was 37. And I can't remember where I saw it either. Do you guys remember what number they gave Mudryk? 43. 43, that's it, 43. I know it was 40-something. Yeah, 43. Bit of a weird number. I guess there's not many available because we've signed so many damn players. We've got so many players in the squad. There ain't no numbers left. 43 is a very strange number to give him. Unless he's definitely gotten out on loan, and then there's just no point in giving him a significant number. So maybe that's part of it as well. I don't know. The pitches are bringing back memories. Yeah, the pitches are a little bit not great. Not great. It's not great. I didn't see the Zubimendi link to Chelsea personally, but former Real Sociedad, Basque, Xabi Alonso, Basque, maybe. But I don't know. I didn't see that. It's not exactly what I'm looking for, if I'm honest. It's decent for us. Like, it's not a bad signing. It's just not. It's not what I don't know. It's not. I don't like. I don't know. It's not quite what I was looking for, man. And on top of that as well, it's like we've let them upgrade, and then we've gone and got the guy that they upgraded on. It's like, fucking hell, bruv. Talk about falling in line, bruv. What is this? God damn. We literally rolls with us. That Guimaraes is the kind of midfielder we would have been purchasing under Roman. Physical, pretty complete. You know, shithouse, captain. Like, that's the kind of midfielder we would be buying. And Zubimendi is the kind of midfielder they would be getting. They're a bit more fragile, a bit more cuter on the eye, but not as effective. And now we're trying to swap places with them. It's nasty work. Man United not signing anyone else. That's surprising. I thought you'd be signing someone else. Actually, no, you will. Well, surely you'll get Lewis Hall. That was a great flick from Caicedo. Oh, this is great one-touch play. Danny Welbeck, Caicedo. All right, this is beautiful. Lovely play, Danny Welbeck and Caicedo. Surely you'll get Lewis Hall, man. Lewis Hall is literally begging to leave Newcastle. I'm liking Danny Welbeck's hold-up and touches so far, man. It's been good. Very clean. Very, very clean. He's already better than Delap. He's already better than Delap after 10 minutes. 10 minutes of watching Danny Welbeck, he's better than Delap. And I don't think Arsenal will sell Zubimendi anyway. I think they want the depth. Might be a special number. Maybe. Never heard of it. If it was, I've never. No, I can't show the game. That would be copyright. Surely you know that. Oh yeah, while we signed in Lewis Hall, I'll speak about it when we sign the left back in depth more, because we're obviously going to sign him. But long story short, it doesn't sound like Lewis Hall wants to come back here. We'll talk more about it. Maybe later today. I'm hoping that we just get this deal done later today. And we'll just talk about it later today. And then move on, because we need to move on to getting rid of more players, and then we need to see what other positions we're looking at. But I have a feeling this will be the last one that gets done for a while, and then it'll be a lot of sales. And probably rightly so. We've got too many players, man. Squad is huge. Here's Palestra. Definitely likes to use both feet. More than happy to use both feet, Palestra, it seems. Did a nice little flip-flap in the first game on the left foot. Quenda, really nice cross. Oh, that was a great cross. So unlucky, man. And it was nice, lovely delivery. And then also you got Danny Welbeck and João Pedro contesting in the air. Finally, you got two players in that box taking up. Look at the two defenders. You got two centre-backs, I assume, and two strikers. That is what I love to see. 1v1, one against the other, not outnumbered in the box. And you've got two strikers on two centre-backs going up for the header there. Great delivery from Quenda. Quenda's like your passing, playmakery winger. So let's see if he's accurate consistently, more than Neto. That shot is awful. Yeah, Quenda doesn't get loads of goals. He doesn't get loads of goals from what I can see. Hopefully he can improve on that, but I am more looking at him for playmaking at the moment, not for goals. Ball went all over the place there. Yeah, the shot was a bit strange. It's almost like the ball didn't have enough air in it, the way it just like curled away from the goal. Hmm. 12 and a half, well, 13 minutes gone. Juventus in possession. I think it's been a pretty decent start from us so far. I've enjoyed Danny Welbeck's hold up. Quenda's been playing well on the right. Nice little link up with Palestra. Nice little bits of intricacy in midfield. Caicedo, give and goes. Getting the ball back quite well as well off them. They're not great in possession. Juventus don't look great in possession at all today so far. Doing a number on them. Palestra. Yeah, he's both-footed, guys. Palestra is both-footed. Free kick. Thank you very much. Palestra is both-footed. He's both-footed. It's really nice to see that he's just happy to use either foot on the dribble, on the first touch, on the pass. It opens up so many angles for him. He dribbles, carries the ball inside a little bit, and then he just gets his left foot out and he just breaks a line there and just finds Welbeck in between. It's just nice and smooth. It's not as rigid. I think when Gusto's over there, he's obviously very right-footed. It's very rigid with him. Bit predictable to build-up play. I think Palestra now, hopefully you can make that build-up play a bit more unpredictable. You fizz it into him and he can kind of go both ways. Early days, obviously. Here's Caicedo. Surely some of the other players must be due back for the next game, no? Against Milan. Ball in. Cleared. Who would you give number 7 shirt to if Neto leaves? Good question. Good question. That's a great question. You could give it to Esteval. I don't know if it would look good on Esteval. I actually like Esteval's 41. Like, I like the fact that he's got his own number. And I feel like he's kind of making 41 his own. I don't really want Esteval to wear number 7. I don't know why. It just doesn't feel right. Rodgers, again, I don't think Rodgers feels like a 7 at all. If you're trying to find the game, jump into my Discord. Someone just said that in the chat. Big up LT. Link is in the description. They must have found something for you in there. Quenda's a decent shout for 7. Part of me thinks, again, have you earned 7? Is that a number that needs to be earned? I think so. And I think a lot of these wingers, they don't really deserve it yet. Maybe just leave it for a season and just wait for someone to step up. Neto should never really been wearing it, but he was at least Premier League proven, we thought, to a degree. Can't give it to Mudryk. I think, yeah, just maybe don't give it to anyone. But, maybe just don't give it to anyone. Blue Coat TV says, it's Todd Bowley here in Sydney. What signing do you think we need the most? I still think the centre midfield area needs a signing. If I could sign one player, it would be central midfield. Even though Enzo Fernandez is still here, every manager has had questions over the pivot partnership of him and Caicedo. I think we have to ask why that question is there. And for me, yes, you may still play Enzo and Caicedo, but just in case there is an issue, I want another highly rated first choice level midfielder that can come in. And if Enzo Fernandez got to sit on the bench, I really don't give a shit. Like, as much as I rate him very highly, the balance of the team is important. Morgan Rogers has just taken over some of the GA that he's going to leave behind. And he's also, been trying to leave and all sorts. So I don't really mind if he's more of a squad player next season and we have other options. Like, I don't care. I just want us to win games, have balance, and be defensively resilient and sound, and just play good football. And obviously he will contribute to that, and what a player to bring off the bench if need be. But I think we need another midfielder. I think if we get another central midfielder that could improve the defense, it should improve the defense, a better sitter or better shield, defensive kind of shield player, defensive midfielder, and then yeah, we should be better for it defensively, on the ground and set piece wise. So yeah, I think that's what I'd go with. Because if we don't sort that out and we still concede loads of chances and we're really open and really easy to play through, it doesn't really matter what goalkeeper we sign, we're still going to be conceding goals. We're just going to be putting too much pressure on the goalkeeper and the centre-backs. So I think that's what I would do. I think we've got enough options in attack. We do need a left-back, to be fair. We kind of have to sign a left-back, but I'm going to say that we've already signed him and he's just going to get announced, so we will not include that in this conversation. That 32 is an Enzo sub. He's 16 years old, though. He's 16 years old, so I don't really... I think even, Reggie Watson, he's massive. He looks like he's going to be a physical specimen. But again, they're both 16 years old. I can't say that I can't say that's what I'm going to go with next season. But in a few years' time, give it 2 years, if they keep developing, then maybe they can be involved. But I think for me, too early. Oh, shit. That was close, Juventus. That was close. That's why I think Bruno Guimaraes would have been such a great signing for us over some of the other guys that people are talking about, like Scott and Adam Walton and these guys, because Bruno Guimaraes is at the age where he's the perfect kind of guy to come in at this age with his leadership, his quality, and then the Reggie Watsons and the Coles and all these guys, 16 years of age, they're learning under Bruno Guimaraes for 2, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and then when they're 20, 21, perfect. Step in. That's why I say we don't need to always be signing young players. We've got young players already in the academy and already in the squad. We don't need to be signing young players right now. We need to be signing ready-made players. Whoever, yeah, if Enzo was to go, it'd be easy. The new signing in midfield would just take the number 8. And that new signing would need to be a top player. Or very close to becoming a top player. Here's Gittins. Sorry, not Gittins. Gittins on the left. Here's Quenda. Quenda, Palestra, is he onside? Is he onside? I think he is. Unlucky. I like Palestra and Quenda so far. First 20 minutes. Really nice relationship they're building over there. Nice it's finally a right back that's just overlapping as well. Last season, obviously, with Maresco, a lot of inverting, a lot of fullbacks going into midfield. Nice to see an overlap. Just nice to see a fullback just overlap, provide width, pace, and then just try and put the ball in. Quenda on the corner. He's taking these corners as well. Okay, let's see if he can put a good ball in. I'm liking the performance so far. Ball in, cleared. Quenda, unlucky. It's been a really nice start from him today. Yeah, we could sell Gusto. I mean, if we don't sell Gusto, I assume Palestra and then Gusto are the choices at right back because he wants to keep having the overlap at right back constantly. And then in my head now, James is 100% becoming a back 3 centre back if we have a player or a central midfielder, and he won't play much right back because we don't need 3 right backs in the squad. And if they're going to overlap, Reece James can't be doing that. So then he's just going to put James in midfield, and then we're just going to have, that's the midfield done. We're not going to sign a midfielder if Reece James playing in midfield. A loan out of Sugo, maybe. I don't know. And that'll be it. Yeah, Gusto's same timeline as the England players. James, Rodgers, they played third place World Cup game. So whenever Rodgers is back, Gusto will be back, Reece will be back. The Chelsea banner for Rodgers against Arsenal fans aged like milk. Bruno and Vinny Jr. incoming levels. Big up for the streams. Let's see if the Vinny Jr. one happens. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. If it happens, then Fez, you won the battle. I can't say that Rodgers is a better win than Bruno Guimaraes and Vinny Jr. Like that would be beyond delusional. However, if that happens and I do the Vinny video and he actually signs for Arsenal, just watch the copium. Just watch the copium of my comments. Vinny's not even that good. He's overrated. I'm like, what are we doing here, chat? What are we doing here? Let's not go out like this. Let's not go outside like this, guys. Let's not become what they were when we were at the top of the table. They were mad delusional, talking about what was that guy that they tried to compare with Kante? That Uruguayan midfielder. What was his name? Torreira. Fucking hell. That guy was getting compared to Kante. Oh, my days. That was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. Hydration break. Hydration break. Yeah, that was embarrassing. I remember them days when we battered them 4-1 in Baku and they were trying to compare the Uruguayan guy to Kante. Fofana injured. I don't know about that. Let's see. At the moment, hydration break. I'm not gonna moan. It's Hong Kong. I don't know what the temperature is right now. They're spraying the pitch with water cannons. I'm assuming it's quite hot. It's probably necessary to have the hydration break. People are scarred from hydration breaks. Hydration breaks are fine when we actually have really hot weather because it's a health and safety thing. I don't want players passing out. I don't want players hallucinating. I don't want players having health scares and worries, and I don't need that. We don't need that. They don't need that. The problem is at the World Cup, there was thunder and lightning and storms, and we were still having hydration breaks. So now everybody thinks hydration breaks are a joke thing. When they're needed, it's fine, no problem. I don't know about today, but I'm sure they're not running ads. I'm sure that's not the reason. I think it's humid. So people are saying it's humid. So hey ho. Ma, who do you want to see pair up next to Caicedo? Are you talking about from our existing squad? Why are you mad? Big up to you. Are you talking about from our existing squad or are you talking about on the transfer window? If it's from our existing squad, the only option we can put in there is Enzo Fernandez. In terms of the quality. If you're talking about transfers, I got to have a think, man, because Bruno G was like right up there for me, and then everything else is kind of like a bit underwhelming. But there's still other really good players. It's just not exactly what I want. So I'm going to be co-signing something that I'm like still going to have concerns over from a defensive standpoint. Scott is not a defensive midfielder. Adam Walton is not a defensive midfielder. So like I'm going to be co-signing players that I don't think fix the balance issue completely. They might help, but it's not. I'm definitely compromising on what I want. I'm definitely compromising. Right, we're here, people. 26 minutes gone, Chelsea in possession. Throw in. Hato puts it out. I don't want Camavinga, no. I don't want Camavinga. He's had too many injury issues. Juventus playing out from the back. Do we think we can go through the season with Esteval and Quenda on the right? Esteval, absolutely. Quenda, I'm not going to make like a crazy assumption right now. I have not watched enough of him, but I'm very happy with his first 27 minutes. And with the type of player he is, I should really like him. You know, if he stylistically plays how I think he's going to play, then I should be a very big fan. So yeah, they're both young. Yeah, they've both had a couple injury issues over the last year, I think. But if they can stay fit, we should be all right. But I caveat it with, you may have to put Palmer over there. And I think we also need to be open to that as well. You know, if Palmer needs to go over there, Rodgers in the 10, and you give Palmer the overlap with Palestra like we did on the Poch with Gusto, that also needs to be a thing, where Quenda and Esteval are both on the bench for some games. So, yeah. Here's Gittins. I like that. Unlucky. That was good play, Gittins. One game a week, we should be all right. Yeah, we should be all right. As long as Quenda plays to the level that we need him to play to. Which, to be honest, it's not a high bar. You know, we had Mudryk, we had Neto over there. It's not a high bar for Quenda. He just needs to come in and be very competent. And Esteval just needs to stay fit. If Esteval can stay fit, then it won't be an issue. It won't be an issue. Where's Palmer? Injured. The Don Dada super chat. Yeah, injured. Blue Coat TV1 says if Gooner signed Vinny, you got to come to Sydney and lay low for a bit because it's going to be long. Don't worry, I'll keep channel going for you. Brother, I can't lay low, brother. Season starts in 2 weeks. If they sign him, we're straight into business immediately. The fixtures are starting. We're just gonna have to firm it. I can't lie, we're just gonna have to firm it. There's no running. The time for running is over. Should have ran months ago. There's nowhere to go. We've got games to play. I don't know what the injury is. No, I don't know what the injury is on Palmer. And I want to make sure I confirm it actually is an injury, because that's just what the chat was saying as well. I don't know what the source is. Let me see if I can get any added information. Juventus in possession at the moment. Juventus in possession. Singari to Brentford. Singari to Brentford is a big signing, man. It's one of those players, again, that a lot of people have been talking about in this window. I think because the midfield position is so populated right now in terms of quality, in comparison to other positions, Singari kind of slipping through the cracks, and people want more Premier League proven. But he's another player that probably in 2 years is everybody's going to be after him. Everybody's going to be after him, and they're going to be like, how did we not get this guy? And it's going to be one of those players that kind of just go up through the gears and go to one of those mid-table teams, show them their quality, develop, and then kick on afterwards. There's just too many midfielders available. Tielemans, there's just too many midfielders, man. So I can understand why it's happened. Diamande is another one, I think at Sporting, who could be going to, is it, what club? Diamande from Sporting Lisbon. What club? Was it Bournemouth? I think I saw Bournemouth interested in him. It's another player that was highly, highly rated. He's got one hell of a pass on him. And doesn't look like he's going to a top team. I don't know. Yeah, Welbeck's link-up's been very good this game. Very good. Forest. That's it. Maybe it was Forest. Yeah, Forest. Yeah. So, but Nottingham Forest are also trying to get Reinders. So, you know, if they're getting Reinders, Diamande, you know, that chairman's just moving mad. He's trying to get them back into Europe. That guy's crazy. Oh, yeah. And also the difference that Caicedo has made playing today in midfield, we are actually stringing passes together. Look at the difference compared to Asugo and Lavia last game. Free kick on Welbeck. Hold up. Antonio Silva. Yes, that was the one that's going to Bournemouth. Another Portuguese defender that was highly rated as well. Palestra. Quenda. João Pedro, nice. Nice. Nicole Jazuli is number 32, 16 years old. He's huge. Him and Reggie Watson are huge, man. They look like they're 20, 21. Like, they don't look like... Nicole Jazuli and Reggie Watson, they don't look like they need to do any more growing. They don't look like they need to do any more growing. I don't know where these men think they're going with their height. These men looking like basketball players when they're 21. I don't know where they're going. They look like they're fully grown. These men are only 16. It's crazy. I don't know what we're feeding these kids. What are we feeding these darn kids in Cobham? These men are not starving. These men are not starving. The only thing that really pisses me off is some of the wingers we've let go, actually, from Cobham. You look at Rio. There's this other kid at Man City that played a pre-season friendly the other day. What's his name? Muck something. He looks tidy as well. He looks very tidy. I can't remember his name. It's not coming to me, but he looks very tidy. Another one that come from Cobham. We need to stop letting our wingers, man, leave Cobham. It's ridiculous. We could have had like 3 or 4 top talents from Cobham at the wide position. Yes. McAdoo. McAdoo. That's it. That's the guy. That's the guy. Yeah. He looks tidy. Looks very tidy. Luckily, we got a lot of left footers anyway. So it's like, okay, cool, let's see. But if he was a right foot, I'd be fuming. Good tackle, Fofana. Good tackle. I don't think we're getting that goalkeeper. We were never getting that goalkeeper from Porto, Costa. I don't know why people thought we were getting him. They've clearly said Sanchez and Penders. They're not getting a goalkeeper. As much as I would like a goalkeeper, we're not getting one. And to be fair, 6'1". That's the only thing I'd probably have a little bit of an issue with. I do like tall goalkeepers. I grew up on Czech, Courtois. I think Trafford would have been an interesting signing. He's 6'6", 6'5", 6'6". Can't believe he ended up going Leeds. He's good on the ball. But then again, he's probably too young because Penders. So we needed like a James Trafford, but he needs to be like 30 years old. Hopefully Penders just does the business, man. That's why I'm so excited to see Penders, but he's on holiday. I need to see Penders, man, because if Penders just ends up being the guy, then all my problems are solved. All my problems are solved. If Penders just becomes what everybody's kind of hyping him up to be, then fantastic. I don't need to even think about this position again for the next 10 years. That's what I need. I need that. I don't want Pickford. No, it's too short. I can't deal with the short keepers, man. I can't deal with the short keepers. Ball in. Caught. Oh my God, Sanchez, Sanchez moving like a clown. Sanchez moving like a clown. Penders on the bench. Oh yeah, sorry. He is in the squad. I want him to start. Penders on the bench. I really wish he'd started this game. But hopefully he starts against AC Milan Or actually, to be fair, he could come on today. Hopefully, he just comes on at half time. One half each for the keepers. That'd be great. One half each. Just do one half each for the keepers. Just do one half each for the keepers. I've just seen Nini tweet. He's saying that Nico Jazuli is that guy. He's the fakest 16-year-old I've ever seen. He's ready for the first team. We don't need anyone else. That's a big statement, man. I like him. He looks great. I've been impressed with him every game he's played. But he's 16 years old. He's got his GCSEs to do. Is he doing GCSEs or has he just done them? I reckon Penders will be that guy. Rob is done. You heard it here first. Aussie Todd Bowley. Let's see, man. Second half. Bring him on. Why are we giving game time to players that we intend to sell? I have no idea. I guess we're putting them on the shop window. You're not allowed to have bomb squads anymore either. Yeah, you're not allowed to have bomb squads. Which is good news because that was so disrespectful. Here's Caicedo. But listen, Jazuli, I think Alonso, that might be his fave. Game's going well. We need to have a bit more shots. We need to have more chances on goal. I think right now it's all been like pretty passive in terms of that, especially now in the last 10, 15. We need to be a little bit more attack-minded now. We started well, kind of fizzled out now, and we need to get back on top of it. Juventus in possession at the moment. Oh, that's an ambitious pass cleared by Palestra. Caicedo, Quenda, nice. Ah. Oh. Boga. Jeremy Boga, left foot. Ah. Caught by Sanchez. Sanchez grown his hair. Got more hair. Man's grown it out over the summer. Is anybody else's CFC Plus stream just like buffering now? Quenda, when given the opportunity on the ball, has been fine. Been very good. No need for spam. Good crosses. Nice little play with Palestra. But again, I think last 10, 15 minutes, we've kind of fizzled out a little bit. We need to get back on the ball. And get back on top of things because we've stagnated. We've stagnated now. Way too slow moving the ball, says Matt Life Live. Big up to you for the super chat. Yeah, it was buffering a minute. It's back now. Juventus showing it for free. Oh, then if you can't watch the game and you haven't, you know, then apparently Juventus are showing it for free. Problem solved. Cole had a knock. Boga, good save. Sanchez. Juventus again. Shot blocked. Why do people keep saying what like Gittins is my guy? I think it's because I called him a 1v1 demon, tongue in cheek. Even though he should be that. That's his main attribute. I just liked him more than Garnacho. I don't think that's difficult to do. Garnacho is awful. I still said Gittins was overpriced, and I wouldn't have signed him. I've said that so many times. I wouldn't even have signed him. I said he really should have had a breakout year at Dortmund before we signed him, especially at that price. But he's just betting. I just don't rate Garnacho. So, like, at least with Gittins, I can see there's some potential. Garnacho, there was no potential. He's just not good. Come on. Got to get this ball back now, man. Ball in. Headed away. Oh. João Pedro. Ah, it's too many defenders. Too many defenders. Switch of play. Milik. Oh, wide. Long range strike from Milik. How old is Milik? Nizar Kinsella says, I don't know if this comes across on TV. It does. But I can confirm this is another quite bad pitch Chelsea are playing on. It doesn't really help any slick football be played. Seeing a lot of the ball bobbling up, especially that recent Quenda effort that was blocked. It's not a great pitch. Not making excuses, but it's not a good pitch. We should be playing on better pitches than this, man. Even when I saw Juventus on the transition there, it looked like the ball was getting stuck in the grass. Like I could literally see the lines of the grass moving along with the ball whilst the ball. I was like, is it raining or what's going on? Like, what am I watching right now? It's not even just for us, it's for them as well. Yeah, the ball is bobbling about a lot. Even when I'm watching them in possession, I can just see the ball just bobbling all over the place. It's not a good pitch at all. 4 minutes of injury time. 1 minute of that has been already played. Unlucky. It's good play from Juventus. It's good play. Oh, man. Come on, guys. Let's get this half-time, man. Then we go through this bench and see what changes we can make just to freshen things up and see other players. not been a great end to this first half. Started promising, then it's really, really dragged. It's really, really dragged. Jeremy Boga up against Quenda. Boga again, left side. Former Cobham Academy graduate. I think he was in the same age group with Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Dominic Solanke. It's a very successful team, that one. Casey Palmer was part of that team, or more peripheral figure. Lewis Baker, was he in that team? Really, really talented team, though. Yeah, really, really talented team. Tammy Abraham, I think he was second choice to Solanke. Sometimes he played out on the right. Tamori. Oh. Ball in. Cleared. Yeah. We're a bit toothless at the moment. Going forward. Half time. Half time. I didn't even realize I had the lineups on the screen the whole time. Half time. 0-0. Not creating enough opportunities, man. Not creating enough opportunities, not having enough shots. Not cutting enough in the final third. I think in the first 10, 15 minutes, I think it was a good start. I was seeing some nice play on the right-hand side between Quenda, Palestra, building up a relationship, some decent crosses into the box. João Pedro had a header over the bar, I think, or wide. And there was some nice little bits of play here and there. Good play of, good bits of hold up from Danny Welbeck. But that is like the starter. That was garlic bread in the first 15 minutes. It was garlic bread, poppadoms, whatever you want. And at some point, you got to get to the main course. And we've never got to the main course in this first half. We've never got the knife and fork out and really started eating. Not creating enough opportunities. We're not really doing enough in the final third. It's been very toothless. And maybe you could say the pitch, but I think Juventus, considering the pitch, Juventus they've been growing into the game, and Juventus have had a couple of opportunities themselves now. They've had a couple of shots, and they've strung together a couple of passes. So if they can do it, we need to be able to do it. Yeah, really need to just kick it up a notch now. I'm looking at the bench. What would I want to see? The difficult thing with this now is if Jackson is leaving, what are you bringing him on for? If Neto's leaving, what are you bringing him on for? I think you kind of have to pretend like these guys aren't leaving, and just keep putting minutes into everyone, because they may not leave. You never know. You don't know if Villa's going to come in with an offer that's satisfactory. Maybe Delap will leave, Gu will leave, and then suddenly maybe Jackson won't. I don't know. Neto's the same. It's early days in terms of talks. No concrete bid has come in for either player, so we can't really make the assumption that they're definitely leaving. Maybe the manager will know. Manager should know a hell of a lot more than us. Mudryk is there. How many minutes will Mudryk do off the bench? He's only just come back from his lengthy suspension. I don't know how many minutes he can do. It would be nice to see him do at least 15. Esteval definitely can come on. I think Esteval... I think Quenda's having a better game than Gittins. If we're doing this off performance, you're bringing on Esteval for Gittins, and then you're deciding who's going to go and play off that left-hand side. Maybe you're even pulling out... I mean, we've seen João Pedro pick up the ball on the left-hand side quite a bit. in the previous games. Maybe they move him out to the left. They put Esteval on the 10, keep Quenda on the right. I don't know. If you're going off performance, if you're going off just one in, one out, then Quenda comes out for Esteval. Straight swap. Satpayev, I wouldn't mind if he played on the left. For Gittins, you could bring him on for Gittins. He played on the left in the game where he scored against Western Sydney Wanderers. Lovely run off the left-hand side, in behind. Nice finish on 6 minutes. You could bring him on for Gittins. I'm not interested in seeing Kellyman. I think Kellyman's going out on loan, or he might even be sold. I don't know. Don't really see a future for him at Chelsea anyway. Watson, again, Walsh, Asugo. You could bring these guys on. It would be of a detriment to the midfield. Achampong. Lavia, done 45 against Tottenham, could do another 45 here. If it's all about fitness, it's a whole different ballgame. We've not seen Mamadou Sarr. Mamadou Sarr's on the bench today. Penders, I want to see come on. At least I want to see Penders come on today for a 30-minute cameo. And Mamadou Sarr, again, I don't know what's going on with him. Is he going out on loan? I don't know. I think he needs to go out on loan. So yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna do, because I don't know how serious he's taking this game. If he's treating it like a preseason game completely and it's just fitness, we could see wholesale changes on 60, 70 minutes, regardless of the scoreline. If he's taking it more seriously, then you maybe won't see any of the academy players, and you'll only see the first team options come on, and that's it. And they just focus on them. But I definitely, if I was going out of the youngsters, I'd definitely like to see Satpayev come on, Penders come on. Mamadou Sarr, I think you may as well bring him on for Fofana, because you always got to look after him anyway. Or Insamino. Mamadou Sarr or Insamino to come on for Fofana, because that's just looking after Fofana. Lavia's got to do 45. You probably take off Nikos Jazuli, take him off, even though he's been playing very well. The kid. But Lavia's got to do his minutes. Half-time, I'm probably bringing on Penders, Sarr, Lavia, Esteval, Satpayev, and that's it. Those are the changes I've made at half-time. Sorry, maybe not Sarr, maybe Insamino. I don't know who's ahead in their development. I've not seen enough of either of them. One's got injury issues and the other one should have stayed at Strasbourg anyway. So, yeah, either one of Sarr and Insamino, Lavia, Satpayev, Esteval, and Penders. I'd probably bring them all on at half-time because I'm not really as bothered about the result. I just want to see these players play and see what they got to bring to the table. Then around 60, 70 minutes, you could go and do the Jacksons, Netos, Mudryks, Watson, Achampong, not Delap under any circumstances. So, yeah, I want to see Insamino play centre-back, because the 2 times we've seen Insamino play, he's been playing left-back. He may just come on for Hato and play left-back again, but seeing as we are definitely signing that left-back from Rio Vallecano, we may as well not play him there. Maybe let Hato do a 90, and let's see if we can see Insamino in his strongest positions, actually see what he can bring to the table in that position. Maybe playing him and Sarr together is a bit of a risk, but then again, tossing is just a flight risk anyway, so I don't really think it makes too much of a difference. You could play both of them if you want. The 2 young defenders playing next to each other. So yeah, it's probably what I would do. Let me know in the chat. Mudryk on the bench, yeah. I don't know how many minutes Mudryk can do. If Mudryk can do 45, then whatever. But I'd probably rather go Satpayev and then Mudryk. Maybe 70, 80. A couple super chats coming in as well. Big up the chat. 5.2k in the building. Smash up all the icons and that. We're not far away from the start of the season. AC Milan next. Then we've got JDT or something like that. Sounds like a drink. WKD or something. I don't know. We've got WKD. That's who we got next. After Milan. Then we got Real Sociedad. Then the Premier League starts. Community Shield is next weekend. I think Arsenal versus City. So yeah, there's a lot of the games are coming up, guys. They're coming up quick. Match reaction after this, and then probably one more video because I'm assuming the left back's going to sign this evening. So it could be three videos in one day. Who knows? All right, let's go super chats. Balder says, why do you think Welbeck aged like wine? Is it a decision-making, shooting drills, something else? Do you think he can mentor someone? Who would that be? He's definitely going to be able to mentor. He started his career at Man United at 17 years of age when he broke onto the scene, right? And for him to be playing at 35 when he started at 17 is incredibly rare. There's only a few players that kind of fit into that mold. Maybe Ashley Young, starting at about 18 years old at Watford, ends up going all the way until, 38, 39. Those players take care of their body incredibly well. To be able to play for 2 decades plus, you're taking care of your body incredibly well. Obviously, the freaks like Ronaldo have done it, but it's very difficult to do that. And the hunger, the motivation, the desire, eating the right foods, training the right way. So in terms of aging like fine wine, he's almost similar to Giroud in that respect. When he was at Arsenal, when he was at Man United, frustrating, not clinical, etc. As he's got older, you go look at his numbers. The last 2 seasons at Brighton has been some of his best ever seasons. Double digits both seasons. Very good finishing, very good in the air. He's even slapped in a free kick. Scoring goals against Chelsea, scoring goals at Old Trafford against Man United. Hold-up plays very good. Still runs the channels. Still has energy. I think all of our strikers can learn from that, you know? João Pedro's obviously better, but everybody else can learn from that. You know, Satpayev can learn from that. Jackson, if he was to stay, could learn from that. But I think Jackson, I don't know if his finishing really can be taught at this point. His finishing is so awful. I saw a training drill the other day, and he scuffed the ball. And this is a training drill where it's a give and go. You receive, size it up, take a touch, out of your feet, hit the target. He's missed the target. There's no defender on him. This is not in a game state. There's no defender on him. There's no crowd. Well, there is a crowd, open training session, but there's no pressure. There's no high stakes. It's just touch, finish. And he's missed the target. And he's not only missed the target, he's completely like snatched at it, dragged it. And I'm just thinking, you've either got it or you don't. When it comes from a ball striking standpoint, look at Satpayev in the first preseason game. The way he just got underneath that ball and hit it top corner. I've not seen that from Delap, and I've not seen that from Jackson. I see it from Delap in training when there's no pressure on him. In the match, I don't see nothing. I don't see no shots because his movement is pretty damn awful. And then Jackson, he's got good, decent movement, but he can't finish. He's got very good movement, but he can't finish. So I think it's either you got it or you don't, you know? Harry Kane, he had his ball striking from the moment he came onto the Tottenham team. But I think, yeah, Danny Welbeck, Giroud, they've just become more polished over time, and they have aged very well. What is that Gittins does differently than Garnacho? Well, they're just completely different players. Garnacho can't dribble. Garnacho cannot dribble. He cannot go up against a defender 1v1. Gittins can. Garnacho's got much better off the ball movement than Gittins. Gittins doesn't make any runs off the ball, and Garnacho only makes runs off the ball. So they're complete polar opposites in terms of winger profile, which is the only reason we have both of them at the club. But in terms of everything else, they should never have both been at the club at the same time. So there's you ask me what they do differently, you better ask me what they do the same. They're nothing alike. They're nothing alike. One is ball to feet, one is ball in behind. They both try to take shots, but neither of them are polished in their shooting. One can dribble, one can't. So yeah, nothing alike. Neither of them starting quality for Chelsea Football Club, but that is something they have in common. Palestra and Caicedo looking real good so far. Watch it. That's from Doodle. Big up to you. Orexdale says, watching live in the stadium, Palestra, a joy to watch. Okay. Yeah, very two-footed. Very, very two-footed. I've been enjoying him, especially in the opening minutes. But again, because we've lost control of the game, we've not had as much of the ball. We're not creating any chances. We're not seeing as much of Palestra. We're not seeing as much as Quenda as we did in the first 15-20 as opposed to the second 20-15. Don't bring on Lavia. He'll be injured by a blade of grass as he comes onto the pitch. Piss has more strength than him. Get him gone. £10. Thank you very much. Maybe the pitch is not a great game for Lavia to come into, to be fair. It's a good shout. The pitch being as bad as it is, probably not the best pitch for him to be playing on. But the amount of precautions and factors we have to talk about when we talk about Lavia playing football for Chelsea is becoming so ridiculous now. That's why I've just said, you know what, I am open to selling him. If someone came in with money for Lavia, I would just say put a buyback on it, put a matching clause on it, and let him go. I would absolutely sell Lavia. Previous seasons, I've been like, oh, I don't really want to sell him. I really like him. I really rate him highly. I don't even care about this coming back to bite me on the arse because everybody knows I like Lavia as a player. But up until now, as I'm speaking now, I've not seen him play enough football for me to be keeping him. I'd be getting rid because Enzo's not going, so someone's got to go. I'd be getting rid and I'd be bringing in a midfielder that I can count on to play games on a weekly basis to challenge Enzo Fernandez for that double pivot position next to Caicedo. And if we see Lavia become a top player, then that can happen. But, it's nothing to do about the quality. It's just I can't do this anymore with this guy. These pitches genuinely scare me, says Mohammed, injury-wise. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. Like I said, I put a buyback matching clause on it, all that stuff. But just, you got to go. I genuinely, I can't be doing this anymore. You're taking up too much time now. Every single season we're playing these games. Even Fofana's playing more games now. Reece James is playing more games. You're the only person who's made no progress in terms of matches. I feel like everybody's been given enough time to kind of get over these issues, but you're not getting over them. AC guy finessed you as well. Who's AC? I don't know who that is. But Palestra's been good. I've enjoyed Palestra down the right-hand side. It's good overlaps. Send him to Newcastle. Problem is nobody seems to want Lavia unless it's on a... Yeah, because he's not fit. Maybe I saw Monaco, but I didn't see anything serious there. Have we made subs? He's a tactico. He's finessing man on X. Is he a Christensen account? Because I'm sure I've heard of him, but I don't know what he said. I don't follow him. What did you say? It was total AC. Sounds like a Christensen account from Sorry Days. All right, I'll give you the confirmation on centre-backs because there are substitutions being made. Yeah. Right, we're going to be kicking off second half. Let me just pattern this timer. I'm going to confirm subs in a minute if there's been any subs. Oh, okay. There's been subs. There's been subs. And I like what I heard from the commentators. I like what I heard a lot. So the subs that I've just heard are Esteval, Penders, and I think it was Lavia, but let me double check. Jackson, sorry. Okay, I like the subs. So the subs are, Penders comes on for Sanchez, Esteval comes in for Quenda, and Danny Welbeck comes in for... Sorry, Jackson comes in for Danny Welbeck. I think those are three great subs. Really, really good subs. Jackson's going to come on, play with João Pedro. We've not seen them two play together. That was something I was quite excited about last summer. Never happened. I think they should be very interchangeable. There should be a good relationship and fluidity between the two if they can build it up. Chemistry, hopefully. He's also going to press really, really well. hopefully get us up the pitch in that respect. Esteval, self-explanatory, and Penders, we need to see him. Self-explanatory. So, yeah, and Saar for tossing as well. Sorry, that's another one. And I was happy with that as well. Him or Insamino for tossing's good news. And Fofana's going to play more than 45. So, yeah, really, really good subs from Xabi Alonso. Very happy with that. I think he looks like he's prioritising senior players or peripheral first-team players. He's not going with the academy kids too much today, it seems. At least not until maybe 70, 80. So, let's see. Let's see how these guys do when they come on. Saar's going to stay on the left side of centre-back. Fofana's going to stay on the right. No swap over there. Danny Welbeck, in the end, didn't have any chances. We didn't create any opportunities for him. I think his hold-up play was very good, very tidy. Brought others into play. Had some nice little back and forths with Caicedo deeper in the pitch when João Pedro was stretching. But we didn't create any chances for him, so there's not really much more I can say on that. Saar. Penders. It's meant to be very, very good on the ball, Penders. So hopefully, because we know Sanchez's short passing is very poor. Very, very error prone. So hopefully we can see Penders with some really good short passing as well as the long passing. Palestra again. Really enjoying Palestra's both-footedness, man. Sometimes when people say someone's two-footed, it's like they're two-footed in some attributes. Like they can shoot two-footed or they can pass two-footed or they can, cross two-footed, but they're not two-footed in every aspect. He looks two-footed in pretty much every aspect from what I can see so far. Which gives me a lot more confidence that if he did have to play left side, he could actually do it and it wouldn't be such a big issue, which is part of why the signing was actually interesting in the first place. So my CFC Plus is buffering again. I don't know about you guys. We're back now. Defensively, he might get rinsed. Iceman, yeah. I mean, like I said, because he's traditionally a wing-back, I think I said it in my last match reaction. Defensively, I can't go crazy with him because he's a wing-back, and when wing-backs play full-back, they tend to be susceptible defensively. So, yeah, defensively, we have to see how he's going to do for sure. Absolutely. Especially in a back four. We've seen Frimpong at Liverpool defensively susceptible, and he's a wing-back as well. So far on the ball and going forward, I like it. Defensively, I don't know yet. I don't know. My Sydney... what are you saying? 32. Oh. Sorry, thoughts. Yeah, thoughts. Thoughts on 30. Yeah, I mean, Nicole Jazuli, I think he looks good, man. He's 16. He's 16. He looks tidy. I think Xabi Alonso, that's his favourite academy graduate so far, it seems. That's his favourite. That's the one he's playing. So, yeah, I think he likes him a lot. But he's 16. He's not. I'm not going to say he's a solution for my problem in midfield at 16. I think I was just saying it to someone on Twitter, like, you can't compare him to Yamal and be like, oh, but Yamal played at 15. Like, being a winger is a completely different position to break through than being a central midfielder where you're sitting and anchoring and dictating tempo and breaking up play and reading the game and tracking runners and filling holes and gaps. Like, the level of understanding and maturity and game management you need to control games, when to control games, when to speed up games, that is not a position for a 16-year-old. Winger, yeah, because you're quick as you're ever going to be, as dynamic as you're ever going to be. So if you're that good, then fine, because you're a generational talent and you're taking on players and you're going past players and you've trickery and flair. The system hasn't made you rigid yet, and the tackles haven't mashed up your ankles yet. It's a different position. Cup games, I'd love to see him though. Cup games, Carabao Cup, FA Cup, no problem, but not Prem. You think he's left-footed, Palestra, yeah? Or are you talking about the 32? And by the way, I'm talking about a starting midfielder. I'm not talking about 5th choice, 6th choice. I'm talking about a starting midfielder. I'm not starting a 16-year-old in midfield. I don't care about him being 5th or 6th choice. We've already got Henderson, Isugo, Lavia. I don't care about that. If he wants to be 5th, 6th choice, whatever. 6th choice, not even 5th. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about starter. Starting quality. We cannot be watching 50 minutes against Juventus in a pre-season and suddenly deciding we don't need to sign a midfielder. It's bonkers. Bonkers behaviour. Ball into the box. Cleared. Which players? I don't think the 16-year-old has to go out on loan. I think he can stay at the club. He's only 16. He doesn't need to play senior football this year. He can do that next year. He could go out on loan next year. He's only 16. Big up, bro. Commuting to work, listening for updates. Big up to you, bro. United States to Chelsea. Super chat. Much appreciated. Jackson looks good. Jackson's always going to be a willing presser. He's always going to be an energetic, willing presser from the front. Our pressing when he was up front was fantastic. No one has been able to replicate his level of press since he's left to Bayern last summer. Delap, João, Pedro, they can't press as well as Jackson. But I'm not taking Jackson's pressing over João Pedro's quality, ball striking and aerial threat. It's a nice option to have, but it's not an upgrade of the way he shoots. Because we know, as great as his pressing is, if that brother has a shot in a minute, we're gonna fucking lose it. So I need that shooting to improve. I don't even care about him in the air anymore. I just need the shooting to improve, man. You can't be playing up front and not be able to strike a ball. It's ridiculous. But yet he still gets goals, and they all just seem to be like close proximity goals, right place, right time goals. He manages to gather up enough numbers, even though his ball striking is not great. It's very strange. Because Delap should have, and according to training, does have better ball striking. Brother can't get no goals because he just has shit movement and he's nowhere near where he needs to be constantly. Would you send the 2 Reggies on loan? I'd send Walsh on loan. I would not send Reggie Watson on loan. I think Reggie Watson is only 16. I'm not sending any 16-year-olds out on loan. No need. Let them play even under 21 football if they're that good. Let them go and dominate that age group, which would be very impressive to do at 16. They don't need to go out on loan. Keep them at the club. Have them training in and around the first team every couple of weeks. Let them come over to the other side. Maybe they can feature off the bench in some of the cup games. No need for them to go out on loan. Reggie Walsh, I would loan out, yes. And I think he will be going out on loan very soon. We're waiting on confirmation on that. There's no need for any 16-year-old to go out on loan. Going out on loan is no joke, you know. You're moving home, moving away from your family, grown-ass men in lower leagues, kicking the shit out of each other, very physical. You don't know what style of football they're going to be playing as well. I think stay here, try and implement a certain style in the age groups that complements Xabi Alonso. 1 more year to mature age. Keep your head screwed on. Go out on loan at 17 at the earliest. 18. These men just finished school. Or they're going into their last year of school. But I'm pretty sure probably just finished school. So They're young as hell, man. Same thing Arsenal did with Dalman. 16, you just keep them. I'm sure Man United got a couple of young players as well they're looking at. I've heard some good things from their preseason games. Just keep them in-house. They were talking about JJ Gabriel. He must be, how old is he? He must be 17. Gittins. We have limited loan spots. We do. And that's why we need to use them on the players that have to go out on loan. We don't have loads of loan spots, but those are international loan spots you're talking about, not domestic ones. It looks like Jorgensen's going to go to Strasbourg on loan, which is a complete waste of a loan spot. I would have much preferred someone just bought him. And that's it. JJ Gabriel's 15. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. 15. That is insane. I thought he was 16. Big up, Mash. Should we be getting Martinez in goal? Martinez makes quite a few mistakes, you know. If you think Sanchez is a crackhead, you ain't seen Martinez. I don't want Martinez. He's a loose cannon. His goalkeeping attributes, okay, they're strong. But if we're going to be playing out from the back, can't have Martinez in goal because he's going to make too many mistakes. Could be back to square one. For me, he's just a bit of a nutcase. I'm not really asked going for him. I don't know how much of an upgrade on Sanchez he is. He's probably a slight upgrade, but it's not enough. He's definitely worse on the ball than Sanchez. Jackson. Oh, brilliant. Oh, he was just about to release it. Fuck, man. He's just about to release the ball. And then he's fouled. Just about to release the ball, man, and we would have been away. Fuck. What kind of tackle was that, man? Became a Chelsea fan during the World Cup. Didn't know games were this early. I'm from the US, so I'll big up to you, bro. To be fair, this is not really a usual time we'd play, apart from Saturday lunchtime, which I don't think we're going to get many of those kickoffs this season. With no Europe. So, actually, with no Europe, maybe we will actually get a few of those. But I think Fridays and Mondays we're going to get quite a lot of. But yeah. Yeah, the time slots will be all over the place. It's even 8 o'clock kickoffs on Saturdays these days now. UK time. J Stocks says, would you consider taking a chance on Sancho as he's a free agent? Don't need to have him on big wages. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. He had his chance and he wasted it. Could have signed a contract on lower wages. Didn't want to do it. That's it now. That's it. That next left winger should be a player that's taking us from A to B. Right? And if we can't get that player now because we're not in Europe, then leave it and get it next summer when we're back in the Champions League. And when I say A to B, I mean you need to be going to try and get one of the top 6, 7 left wingers on the planet. You need to be going for like Barcola level, who's available this summer. That's the level of winger that you should be able to bring in next summer if they become available. So I'm not wasting my time with Sancho. If we were in the Champions League this season, we should have been able to go and get Barcola. That's basically what we could have been going for if we did not piss about in the league with Liam Rossinha. We could have gone and got Barcola. No, I'm not taking Gakpo. So I'm not wasting my time with Sancho. You put Sancho on a 5-year deal, you'll never get him off it. Waste of time. Ship sailed for him, unfortunately. At the top level. He's not doing nothing at the top level now. Don't see it in him. Ball in. Good punch from Penders. Palestra gets it away. Let's go and attack now, Esteval. You got Palestra with you. Oh, great pass. Great pass from Esteval. Palestra. I didn't think he'd be able to get it to him. Corner. Palestra's tired. Yeah, he looks tired. 60 minutes. Decent. Strong. strong. Corner, 61 minutes coming in. Big up Mab, best big six midfield right now. Between Arsenal and City. Bruno Guimaraes and Declan Rice versus Rodri and Anderson. Ball in. If Xabi Alonso can make Enzo and Caicedo work, then I think, you know, we would be right up there, but he has to make it work, and that's the problem. I think I'm starting to come over to the idea that both of those midfielders could do with the same partner. I think Enzo could do with your Bruno Guimaraes, Matic type profile, and I think Caicedo could probably do with the same. Even though they're both different types of midfielders, they both could do with the same, similar type of partner. Because I think Caicedo could be more box to box, or at least more of a 6'8", but he could just be a little bit less. He could do with someone who's just a pure destroyer, because he does still commit some fouls, and tackling from behind is not his forte. So, you know, he could just do with that, I think. He could do with that physical presence next to him. I think, yeah, I did think we were capable of having the best midfield. Absolutely. Because I think if we could have made it make sense, technically, I think we would have been right up there with the PSGs. I don't see a massive difference between like the technical level of their midfielders and ours, but I think the difference has now become that mobility-wise, Vitinha, Neves, and Fabian Ruiz get around across the ground a lot easier than Enzo. Lavia has not been able to stay fit, so I can't even use him as a part of the conversation because he doesn't play football. And Santos, I have very high hopes for, but he didn't play enough football. So now he's going to go to Man United. And now, since he's gone to Man United, everybody's just come messaging me, oh, Santos is so good. Thank you for Santos. I'm like, we haven't even started the Premier League season yet. And Man United fans are thanking me for Santos constantly every single day. I'm getting DMs, I'm getting Snapchats, I'm getting Instagrams, I'm getting a BBM message, I'm getting everything. MySpace, everything. They can't stop thanking me. Season's not even started. Oh, shit. Juventus close. Delap. Is Delap on? Oh, dear me. Oh, no. Is Delap on for João Pedro? Why is everybody saying Delap? Oh, God, not again. Just leave my club. Can we not bring on Satpayev or something, man? Gittins. Good. It's got to be stronger Gittins, man. It's free kick. Oh, his boots come off. Free kick. Yeah, Delap's coming on. Delap, Lavia. Insamino's coming on. Satpayev's coming on. There's a lot of players coming on right now. Again, no academy grads, so he's sticking with a lot of the seniors and first team players. Academy grads are just making up the bench. I think Insamino's going to go to left back. Sugo's coming on. Yeah, we're fucking finished. This game's cooked. This game's cooked, guys. If they win from here, I'll be very impressed, because this Delap, demonic Delap minions that are coming on with him, it's long day. So I can say Satpayev. Listen, you guys have to be patient. We always get there in the end, but you man had no patience. Satpayev, I've not had to say his name too often, so just let me grow into it. It's pre-season. Can we not have mistakes in pre-season? We nearly conceded. We nearly conceded from the free kick. It's pre-season. We're literally warming up. Today, we start the stream 15 minutes before it actually went live. The other day, the stream, the screen, black outline around the edge. It's pre-season. Stat pad, stap off. Here we are. Sat Paef, we're here. We've made it. I feel confident. Oh, Lavia. Oh, that was nice. Jackson. Oh, that was very good from Lavia. What do you mean Asugo's captain? What in the world is going on here? Oh, my days. So right now we've got Delap, Jackson, Satpaev as the forwards. Asugo, Lavia in midfield. Same midfield in the Tottenham game that couldn't keep the ball. Edsamina's gone to left back. Yeah, this is a mad team. This is a mad team to end the game with. We ain't winning this game. Ball in. Juventus. Shot. Oh, fuck! Fuck! What a strike! Oh, God! That was a banger! That shot flew past Penders. Oh, my days. He struck it like Dybala. That was an unbelievable strike. He just, first time, just wraps it. Oh, that is absolutely outstanding. He just absolutely wrapped it. Like the ball insulted his mother. Put it straight in the top corner. Went past Penders before he even started diving for it. Oh, it's outrageous. Outrageous strike. You got to take your hat off to that. That is a brilliant finish. That is a brilliant finish. Oh, my days. First time. Brilliant goal. Far. What a goal. I said as soon as these substitutions come on, we're not winning this game. We're not winning this game. As soon as I seen Delap come on, I said we're losing. We're losing the game. Delap is like, at this point, he doesn't even have to touch the ball. He doesn't have to do anything wrong. When he steps onto the pitch, we lose. It's the same with Tosin. When Tosin steps onto the pitch, we lose. Like, they don't have to do anything wrong. It just happens. It's just a consequence of your like existence on the pitch. You just, as long as you're around in the vicinity, things go wrong. Far. We're losing. What's next? On to Milan. Man did first goal scorer poll and I didn't put any Juventus players. They took that personally. Fairs, I'm going to end the poll. Man was trying to pick between João Pedro, Danny Welbeck, Quenda and Gittins. Turned out to be none of them. Fairs. Learn my lesson. Far, far, far. I think we're in a spot of bother. On to the next game, I guess. Next game's on the 8th of August. Then we play WKD on the 9th. And then Real Sociedad, I think, is on the 15th. Then we play Fulham away on the 24th. Brighton at home. Arsenal away. Far. I didn't realize we were playing Arsenal that early in the season. Far. That's long, man. Early. Man's gonna have to break into Turkish house before even October's even started. It's crazy work. Hull City, Brentford, Bournemouth, Everton. I don't even know if I have the energy for this, man. Can we not just have a little bit more of another summer or something? God damn. This is long, bruv. I don't even know if I have the energy for all the shenanigans that are about to come in the next month. Look at the way he's tugging on Gittins' shirt. Jackson's shirt, sorry. No respect. They can't stop Jackson from running away from them. They fouled him, clamped him down, and now they're taking his shirt off as well. It's crazy work. 71 minutes. Chelsea 0, Juventus 1. I'm going to blame the pitch. I've already made my decision. I'm going to do a tie. I'm going to blame the pitch. I've got the glasses, I've got the headphones, I've got the hat. I'm going for it. It's the pitch. I've got to have a creative excuse for this loss. What else can I put it down to? I have to have a creative excuse for this loss. I have to have a creative excuse. What do you want me to say? We didn't even start the lap. Can't even scapegoat him. It's long. Started Danny Welbeck, started João Pedro, started Caicedo, started Fofana, started the first choice keeper, started Palestra, started Quenda. Everybody likes Quenda. I have to have it. I can't. I have to think. I have to think of something creative, man. Has it been raining? Because if I see one droplet out of the sky, that's another thing I'm adding to the list. All I need is one droplet to hit one of these players' foreheads, and that's it. It's been raining. Here's Esteval. Fuck. Who the hell just tried to backheel it back to Esteval? Was that Jackson? Oh my goodness. Sharman Low. I'm blaming it on him. Facts. Sharman Low it. That's what I'm going to start calling him. Low it, Sharman. Oh, man. Who do we scapegoat today? Oh, damn. Come on, Esteval, man. Give me something. Okay, go on. Who's this? Satpayev. He's on the right. What's he doing over here? Fuck. There's no relationship between any of these players. This is like 11 strangers on the pitch together. Nobody knows what anybody else is doing. This last 20 minutes is just going to be a kerfuffle. Not a single one of these players have an idea where their teammate is and where they're going, which is understandable because I don't think I've ever seen any of these people play together before in their life. But yeah, it's dark. No Josh. Yeah, no Josh today. Interesting. No Josh. I can't believe I'm having to argue about this 16-year-old on Twitter right now. I don't know what's going on. I'm hearing like Fabregas was 15 when he played. I'm hearing Yamal was 15 when he played. I'm hearing if Arsenal were playing him. I'm like, what are we doing? If Caicedo catches one fucking hamstring injury, one injury this season, and I'm seeing pairings of Lavia, Asugo with Enzo, and our midfield's getting ran through with this back four, I don't want to hear nobody talking to me on Twitter. I don't want to hear nothing. Because right now, people are talking about, oh, yeah, we don't need a CM. We got this guy. Okay, cool, no problem. No problem. The manager wanted Xhaka. Xhaka was going to play meaningful minutes. He gets Henderson. Henderson is obviously a very, very deep depth player because he's just there for more, leadership and thing, suddenly we don't need... Fuck me, I'm done. All right, whatever, man. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. I want to challenge for the league. I don't know what other man want to do anymore. I'm tired. I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't know what's going on. I want to challenge for the league, man. I'm tired of this nonsense. My ops just signed Bruno Guimaraes to have with Rice, to have with Zubimendi, to have with Lewis Skelly, who is the kid, and he's 19, 3 years older, and to have with... Okay, no problem. No problem! No problem. This Enzo has not worked in a pivot since any managers come in. I need to see Enzo in this damn pivot. And it needs to work. Because if it doesn't work, we're going to be imbalanced all season long. I never get the memo. I never get the memo. People always tell me we're not challenging. I never get that memo. At the start of every season, as a Chelsea fan, my mentality is always, why are we not trying to challenge? Because what are we here for? If we're not trying to challenge, what are we here for? Just making up the numbers. 4th, 5th. What kind of season is that to look forward to? 4th, 5th. So I'm going to catch about 10 defeats. I'm going to catch about 50 goals conceded. Like, why am I even thinking about these things coming into a season? These statistics. We better catch a cup, you know. We better catch a cup at Wembley or something, because I don't know what's going on right now at my football club. Better catch a cup or something. Far. Man, I've given up on the season already. We ain't even kicked a ball yet. Can we lie to ourselves for a couple of weeks? Went from 10th to 1st under Conte, now we can't even dream? Fuck! Where's the 10th to 1st chat? Where's the 10th to 1st club? Where's it gone? Where are we? Let's be having us. Oh, man. We used to be about something. What's the point of this we can't be tamed marketing if we can be tamed? Kind of fuckery is that? Man, am I talking about we can't be tamed when we clearly can? We're losing to Juventus. We can be tamed. That might be my title. That might be my title of this review. We can be tamed. Oh, man. I'm gonna A/B test it. It's gonna be we can be tamed, and also the pitch was awful. It's gonna be a mixture between those two. I can't take it no more, man. Come on, score! Why are we not attacking? Fucking hell, let's get this ball up this damn pitch. Let's go. We can't be tamed, my bumba hole. Can't be tamed. Kind of lion ain't even in charge of his own damn jungle. What's going on right now? I guess guns do kill lions. What's City? A ship? Ships ain't got nothing to do with that. What else? Cockerel? Yeah, we're beating Tottenham. What else is there? Man United, Devil. Yeah, Devil is that's just a whole nother ball game, innit? I can't really even get involved with that. Devils. And then the Phoenix, Liverpool. I don't think a Phoenix can carry a lion off the ground like that. Maybe we are where we fucking belong. Hey, maybe we were this is where we're meant to be. Guns kill lions. Cannons kill lions. This is what you guys are ready to put up with. Fairs. Some of you need a vape break. Nope, nobody vapes. Oh my God. When I was at the festival the other day, the amount of people vaping, oh my God, what is going on? What is going on in society? Everybody's vaping. Oh my goodness. Can we protect our lungs? What's going on, chat? Man are all vaping strawberries and raspberries and all. Just eat fruit. Fuck me, man. Just go and eat the fruit. What's wrong with you? It's right there. Go and cop that in Asda. Go eat the fruit. Why am I vaping strawberries? I don't understand what's going on. Cigarettes was a whole nother ball game because the older generation thought cigarettes were healthy. So these men were just stupid. They didn't think it created cancer. They thought it cured it. So you have to just give them a lie. NHS told them cigarettes is healthy. But you man out here smoking vapes. Fucking hell, bruv. I'm walking around trying to dance and all I'm smelling is strawberry, 1 minute mango, then this and that. Man, just put the vape down, man. God damn. And then I got to inhale that shit in second hand. Fuck me. Hate that shit, man. Fuck. God. 9 minutes left. That's how you know this game's dead. We've moved on to vaping. We've moved on. Oh, Mudryk's here. Hey, Mudryk. 43. 43. Mudryk's here. Shot. Saved. Seven minutes left. 7 minutes left. Mudryk, you have the opportunity to do the funniest thing. This is your chance to go and get an equalizer. It's your chance to do a knee slide. This is your chance to show up every attacker that's been on this pitch today who hasn't been able to have a shot on goal, let alone a goal itself. Let's see what you got. What's that saying that you had? Talent ain't enough or something? Let's go. Talent only works when hard work works or something like that. Let's go. Let's go. Nah, this game, where are the shots, bro? Seriously, how many shots have we had today? I'm not seeing this keeper have to even get his kit dirty. I've not seen this man dive. I've not seen him do... What? Where are the shots? We're not even licking shots off. Hold on, let me check the statistics. No, we've had shots. We've had shots. I'm bugging. We've had 8 shots. The problem is the goalkeeper's made 1 save. That's the problem. We've had shots. They've just been of no use. They've either been blocked or wide or over or whatever. We've had 1 big chance. They've also only had 1 big chance as well. It's been a very, very poor game in the final third. Very, very poor game. Our keepers had to make 4 saves. Their keepers only had to make 1. It's been very poor. Very poor. That's it. Hard work beat talent when talent ain't working hard. Facts. Facts. That's it. That's how it goes. Facts. You're preaching to the choir. 4 minutes. The pitch couldn't be tamed. Sugar plum plum. Penders goes long. Delap was running in behind. It got intercepted. Woo! I'm not going to lie. Usually I'd get onto Delap, but you guys, you were asking for it. That short pass, under hit, you were asking for a collateral damage Delap moment, yeah? Collateral damage Delap. That's his name, yeah? Don't wear it out. That's what you was asking for. You can't play a short pass next to Delap. He's going to slam into you. Break up your body and that. Of course. It's like dangling like chocolate in front of someone with a sweet tooth. You can't do that. Can't do that. Check Madrid zone. Latest news about Vinny. No, I only check Ornstein or Fab, and Fab has not said a word, so it's Ornstein. Every day breaking. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Too much breaking. The next piece of news is either contract signed or contract rejected. That's it. From Real Madrid and Vinny. That's the next piece of news. Anything other than that is not news. Tossing scapegoat. It was interest. Okay, big bomber. Surprising. All levels approved. Then it was personal terms agreed. Okay, cool. Big news. Big bomber. Now it's contract. Now it's contract or bid. If it's not one of them two things, I don't want to hear it. Tossing scapegoat is a free hit every game, to be fair. It's true. But he wasn't on the pitch when we conceded, so I'd be very difficult to kind of twist that on Tossing. Would you take Martinelli for 30 million? Would I shit in my hands and clap? Would I shit in my hands and clap? Man is asking me, would I take Martinelli for 30 million? Are you mad? Are you mad? Would I defecate on myself? What kind of question is that? Don't ask me such foolish question. What's your name? Maizi. It ain't Maizi. It ain't easy for you. You're crazy. Killed Spark says, what do you think of... I don't know who that is. And I feel like you're trying to bait me into something. And I don't know who that is. So I can't answer your question. And SCG says, high chance of Fofana catching a speeding charge. Facts. G says, Delap taking him to Suplex City. Facts. He needs to go do WWE with Brandon. Go do WWE, man. Go do WWE with Expressions. Expressions will announce Delap coming out. The undefeated, undisputed Brock Lesnar Jr. Liam Delap. That's, bro, it's easy money for everyone, man. Everybody wins. Everybody wins. He's got to go. Nottingham Forest, please. Please, hurry up. Don't even want to see availability for the next game. Super slam. All that good stuff. Has he been bad? Doesn't matter if he's been bad. It's an agenda at this point. Would you swap Chelsea attack for United right now? No, I wouldn't, no. Esteval, Palmer, João Pedro, Danny Welbeck, who Man United fans, some of them even would have taken. I watched Coach Cam's video, so don't try and lie. That's the 4 there. Then you got Quenda, make it 5, even though he's a bit unknown. I'll just leave it at that. Then, Rodgers makes it 6. And then you guys have got Mbeumo, Cunha, Sesko, Diallo, Bruno Fernandes. Okay, fair. I think I said Palmer on my side. Yeah, I'm taking mine. Numerically, I've got more options. But you've got the guy that's performing at the highest level in Bruno Fernandes from last season. João Pedro just below in 2nd place. And then after that, it's all ifs, buts, and maybes with the rest of them in terms of performance. If we're going off form. But I'll go with my guys. It's not worth swapping kits with you lot, I'll be real. What's a Quenda? That's a lot of disrespect I hear in your mouth right now. Fairs. Gakpo for 70. Yeah, now you're just trying to trigger me. Wouldn't even pay 30 for Gakpo. Quenda, Esteval. Oh my God. Oh my God. Satpayev, come on! 4 minutes of injury time. What's going on with this attack? What's going on? Just blow the whistle, man. Fuck this. We've waited long enough. Clearly you're not going to score. Clearly you're not even going to shoot on target. Just bun this, man. We got a left back to sign. Bun this. We got a left back to sign, man. Let's just go and get our transfer dopamine and call it a wrap. Who cares about matches? Matches are secondary. Transfer dopamine is forever. Who cares about matches? Who cares? Who cares? Just sign players. Sign players, man. Enough of this nonsense. God. The whole point of money, the whole point of this sport is to spend money and to make money. It's not about what happens on the pitch. It's about spending money and making money. Signing players and selling players. No one cares about what's going on the pitch. It's time to Americanize this shit. Let's get some halftime shows up in here. All that shit right there. First and second quarters and all that. Fuck the game. Nice catch from Penders. I enjoyed. I saw Sanchez flapping about the other day, so the other half. Esteval. I'm just going to talk about the positives today. I am not here to be a negative Nancy. I'm just going to talk about the positives. And I'm going to leave. That's it. No injuries. Big positive. Lavia's still fit. Humongous positive. Juventus kept a clean sheet. Positive. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm going to run with it. Just end the game. God damn. This game's dragging. It's been dragging since like the 20th minute, 25th minute. Dragging. It started off exciting, then it just started dragging like crazy. It's like, what's going on? Now the thing just, what's going on right now? Even the CFC Plus website has given up. Things started buffering. That's no problem. You let me know the final score and then I'll end the stream. Don't even need to watch it anymore anyway. I don't care if it's buffering. You saved me the trouble of having to watch it. You done me a favor. This is exactly what I paid for. You put me out of my misery. Protecting my mental health by making it buffer. Fuck me. We're getting worse, bruv. Every game I watch, we're getting worse. We was better than this in the Tottenham game. I think they've just stopped streaming the game. You guys let me... Is it full time? Fine, no problem. Fine. You don't want to show me the game? No problem. It's not like I paid for this package. It's not like I paid for this membership. Like I still slapped down £80 for this true blue bullshit. It's no problem. You want a buffer? No problem. Game's finished anyway. Did I get full value for money as a customer? No, I did not. A consumer? But no problem. Exit tab. Chat. Look. I ain't going to talk about this twice. So I'm going to go. Because the fact that I'm even doing a match reaction for that is commitment in itself. I ain't talking about it twice. So I ain't going to say a damn word. I ain't going to say a damn word on what we've just watched. I ain't going to say a damn word. Where's the super chats? I ain't saying a damn thing until I do my match reaction. I can only say this once. That's all I can say right now. I can only say what I'm going to say once. I'm not saying it twice. I ain't saying that shit twice. Where is the goddamn chat? There it is. Oh, thoughts on Neto to City. We're going to talk. My thoughts are, to be honest, I'll take the money. He's an eyesore at times. He's durable. I'll give him that. And he works hard, but he's an absolute eyesore and he's so frustrating. So if they're going to pay 65 million plus, you bite your hand off for it. He doesn't help the chemistry or fluidity of the team. And his crossing is super wayward as well. So I only had a plan for him at wing back. We're not playing wing backs, so I have no plan. Casey says, Xavi did concede a lot of goals in Germany. What's for dinner? I think we're going to go hungry today. I don't think we're eating. We're on hunger strike. No goals. We're going on hunger strike chat. Calorie deficit chat. That's what we're doing today. Fuck me. All right, I'm going now because, like I said, I can only do this once. Guys, until next time, big up your damn selves in a bit, people. Peace.